Hey, what's going on, guys? So, how do you build a real brand with your e-commerce business, with your Shopify store? And this is a very, very important topic because when I first started out, I was just seeking for the money. I wanted a quick cash and I didn't have a good mindset. But then I realized that the real money was building on a real brand that people recognized and they were also satisfied with. So, when I realized that so many people were coming into the industry, into the business model, and just trying to sell the free plus shipping items and sending them with free shipping from China to the US, giving terrible experience, I understood that I had to differentiate myself from all those marketers and put in the extra work to build a real brand. So what does building a real brand involve, right? So pretty much building a real brand is just not like paying more for your logo. Like a brand is not only the logo, it's not how nice the logo is or how nice the cover photo of the fan page is. Building a real brand involves exposure plus satisfaction. So just think about all the real big brands that you are familiar with, maybe Nike or Zara, or maybe like Wish.com, Amazon.com. All of these brands, you have had exposure from those brands, and at the same time you have had some sort of satisfaction from those brands. So one thing is having exposure, right? So you can have exposure with ads, with a ton of ads, with a massive ad budget. But another thing is having satisfaction. So just because I know a brand doesn't mean I like that brand. I might be receiving emails from a brand I hate, so that's not real, like building a real solid positive brand. That's just like building a brand that people know but they're not satisfied with. So that's another thing you gotta be really you gotta really know that having a brand involves a lot of different stuff. It's like building a puzzle. You have all these different pieces and every single piece is crucial to be able to feel or complete the whole puzzle. So I want to know that one thing is having the brand itself. Okay, you gotta have a store, you gotta have the logo, you gotta have the cover photo, you gotta have nice designs, you gotta have something that people are satisfied with visually and that they can recognize. So don't just like create a logo that you don't like, right? Obviously create something nice that people will remember, something that has a unique aspect about it and that it doesn't blend with all of the thousands of stores and businesses that are out there. Try to create a brand that has a vision. Try to find the purpose of the brand. Who will it serve to? Why is the purpose of the creation of that business, of that company? How will it serve my customers and why will they like it? Why will they come to me instead of the other business? So you gotta write your vision of the business before creating the business. Okay, that's extremely important. Now, the second aspect is actually, like creating a good system to deliver the products. Okay, customer service is part of building a big brand, having a good customer service and delivering your product. So we have been talking about the brand, the designs, how the logo looks, the cover photo looks. Now we're talking about the customer service, actually having a good service that people can go to and get their questions answered about their orders. This is part of the product satisfaction. People have to be satisfied with the service that you are providing. You also have to have good products, of course. You can have a good customer service, you can have a good logo, a good cover photo, a good fan page, but if they receive a crappy product, they won't like your brand because really they're coming to you to buy a product from you. You are having an exchange of value. They're giving you money, you're giving them the product in exchange. So if you don't deliver on your promise of the quality of the product, they will feel ripped off. You gotta actually know that the products you're working with are high quality and that they will really like. Okay, that's another thing. Quality of the product, customer service, can they actually reach out to you and receive a helpful response? Do you actually have a brand? Do you actually have a logo and a cover photo, things that people will remember on the long term? If that's what you have, then awesome, you're on the right track. Now, another aspect is actually getting exposure, but getting good exposure. And to get exposure, you gotta master ads, advertisement, and marketing. So you might have the nicest store in the world, you might have the system in place to place orders, you might have an amazing product, but if you don't have exposure on your brand, if people don't really know who you are, then you won't make sales. It's just simple as that. So you gotta add the marketing side to it. Now, you can really ruin all your brand, all your good infrastructure by having bad marketing. So it's important that your ads show the vision of your store. They show what your brand is about when promoting the products, okay? You want to sell products that are related to your brand. So if you have a brand about fashion and you're promoting like a freaking gun or fire thing or something like really like that topics or army related stuff, then it won't be according to your brand, and you're pretty much just trying to make this work to get the money, right? So it's not going accordingly from your brand to the product. You gotta have a nice connection in there, okay? So that's the marketing. The marketing is extremely important to build a brand, a long-term brand. It's gotta be good marketing. You gotta learn how to master Facebook ads if you really want to get exposure. And trust me, you know all these brands, Wish.com, Facebook, Facebook.com, Amazon, eBay, because they have had massive exposure on you and you've had a good experience with them. So make sure that you put the pieces together to build that puzzle. Building a brand is not something that happens overnight. Building a brand is a process that is being followed on the long term. Is putting the pieces together on the long term, putting the brand itself, the logo, what people will remember visually inside their mind, putting the customer service, a good customer service, putting the amazing product and providing it to the customer in a good delivery time, working with good vendors, having an amazing marketing, doing retargeting, getting exposure so that people actually know who you are, giving them a good post experience. So after they bought the product, giving them an amazing experience with new offers exclusively for them for becoming a buyer. All these things that involve extra work and involve more patience from your part. Okay, you should also, if you found good products, why don't you brand your product? Okay, why don't you actually store the products inside the US and ship them with USPS so that they can actually buy them, get the products faster? All these different details that do make a difference. That's what building your brand is all about. So guys, hope you like this video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up the video, make sure to smash that subscribe button, throw in your comment below, and I will see you in the next episode.